Hello, hello. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Channel Pub livestream. How are we today? Hi guys, let me know if you can hear me alright, and let me know if this is working and if everything's all in sync, okay? What's poppin' Caffeine Roulette? Hi Joke Man, not so bad, how are you? Hi Josh, good to see you. Okay, good. So, if someone could let me know if the lip syncing is okay on this, that would be great. This is just a big experiment so far to see if I can go full furry, basically. Oh, hey, Popcast review. Basically, I stopped doing Doctor Who because there isn't really anything Doctor Who related for a while. It's just slow news on that front at the moment. This stream, sorry, is not 100% Sheffield Steel. Hi, Coochie, how's it going yourself? You have a joke, Chris Chibnall. Oh, go on then. Oh, okay, I get it. Chris Chibnall is the joke. Very funny. Oh, look, I can look left. I can look right. Alright, let's see what everyone's saying. Why is the face off center though? What do you mean? As in like the art style or something, or what? No, joke man. I don't want to buy some coke, thank you. The idea of doing coke is certainly one of the scarier ones, because what if it hits the back of your eyeball? And I just proved that I'm probably not so very good at that. Okay, so basically this live stream, to answer your question, Caffeine Roulette, is basically to test to see if the animated pup motion capture works the way I want it to. If it does, we can do stuff like this a lot more often, and I can use it for things like Q&As and everything. Okay, Thunder Movies, I thought the final battle of Avengers Endgame, without spoiling anything, was absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best final battle sequences and most emotionally charged sequences in the history of comic book movies. Okay, Popcast reviews. No, I'm not actually a furry. The intro song is She's a Hero by Saint Sapphire. For a while it was available on YouTube, but now I think it's Spotify only. And the ending song is Scream by Saint Sapphire. I'm buddies with the lead singer of the band. They're kind of a small band, but they're pretty well known in, I believe, Belfast, or somewhere in the Irish potato regions anyway. And thank you, Voice Crack Productions. It's a fact I'm quite proud of. Joke Man, I guess, will always be how we see that particular Joker from now on. Hi, Pixar Salazar, how are you? That's fair enough, Joke Man. Obviously, the cuts weren't going to be for everyone. They weren't actually inspired by Batman 66, but instead inspired by the Spider-Man game on the PlayStation 1, which was released in 2000. Basically, at the beginning and end of every cutscene, they basically had this big spider come up and go down. It's the exact same sound as in the video game. Yeah, no, Batman dying in Avengers Endgame, pretty heckin' tragic. Um, I haven't really seen much of Superman the Animated Series, Bricktails. It's not one that I really grew up with quite as much as, say, Batman the Animated Series. But I'm pretty fond of it, I guess. It was enjoyable enough. So Far From Home again tonight. Even better the second time around, especially now that I've seen the first 10 minutes that I missed. Ah, Josh, how'd you manage to miss the first 10 minutes, you fool? Yeah, no, Far From Home was absolutely amazing. I freaking love Far From Home. That was kind of my dream Spider-Man movie. I don't think it's going to get much better than that. Damsel Entertainment? I guess so. I guess I got to get to know you better, buddy, but sounds like it. Okay, so Solitary. That's the $1 million question right there. So basically, Marvelous Tales of Spider-Man is not supposed to be just a standalone thing, but instead we're going to be going to some new territory with it in Part 2. And Part 2 script is already written anyway. And the main difference is that Part 2 is much more villain-focused. Part 1 we just kind of had Chameleon as kind of a comedic foil, I guess. But I didn't really think through the Chameleon's plans quite so much. In Part 2, we've got a brand new antagonist, who kind of, he draws inspiration from very familiar Spider-Man enemies and everything, but he's very much his own thing. Like, I don't want to give too much away, but he's a very troubled guy. And I'm hoping that we can kind of nail the whole sort of tragic villain thing. I think the best kind of villain is one that's kind of the hero of their own story in a way. And we've definitely tried to strive for something like that in Part 2. Also, expect to see Black Cat in Part 2, if all goes to plan. Let's have a look at what people are saying on the chat. My favourite superhero is Spider-Man, and my favourite supervillain is Mysterio, Jeremiah Valeska. I won't give away any Far From Home spoilers, don't worry, and yes, I can talk. What do I want to see in Spider-Man PS4 2? Okay, the answer to that is not Venom, because Venom has been in every freaking Spider-Man game ever, and I don't get how people aren't bored of it at this point, but yeah, I guess. Okay, so, no, you can't sniff my pinky, that's just strange. Mountain Doritos, you strange person. Let's see. Hello, Herobrine9 Gaming, sorry. Hello, Comic Book Connoisseur, how are you doing? And yes, the mascot talks now. Smashing Ice Gaming 118, well, I certainly would never say it's not worth watching. I'd have to be quite, down on myself to answer that. Caffeine Roulette. I watched Marvelous after being hyped for ages. I could see your passion. Great to see your references to Empire of Blood, and the acting, other than Spidey, was a letdown to me. The acting is... It's all kind of first-time actors in this, so give them a break, guys. Come on. Movie Maniac. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. Popcast reviews. Well, later. Okay, see you later if you go... Oh, wait, nope, you're not gone. Nope. Herbrine9 Gaming. Does he kill Spidey? Well, that would be a spoiler now, wouldn't it? If you know, if anything like that would happen. Popcast Reviews asks, can you answer my question? It's okay, we chat on YouTube Messenger. I didn't even know YouTube had a messenger. I know it has that friends thing, and if you send me an invite, I will 10 out of 10 accept it. That's what I'll say. John Bourne, are you going to be following/reviewing Pennyworth? I'll check out the pilot and see how I feel about it. I'm sure it'll be great, and yeah, I'll give it a good shot. Don't worry, Pup, regarding the Discord server, I'm in your gang. Great one joke, man. I always know I can count on you, my old pal. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Flame Foster. The art style kind of bothers me. I meant the mouth is too far off-center and looks really uncanny. It's kind of, I guess, more along the lines of, say, Sonic the Hedgehog, as far as art style goes, where the mouth is definitely up the back of the head. Stop body-shaming me, Flaming Foster, for starters. Voice crack relates to Jeremiah Valeska, oof. Indeed, oof, indeed. It's probably responding to someone called Jeremiah Valeska in here. Who cares, Will? You're reading this whole thing too much. Harvey Thomas, now that I've added milk to this cereal, it's a brew, a mixture, or a broth. Answer carefully. Cameron Monaghan's life depends on it. Okay, bye, Cameron Monaghan. I'm just kidding. I don't know him, but it's not that Venom is boring as such, Voice Crack Productions. It's just that he's done to death. He's been done so much. And hello there to you too, Panda Man. Sounds great, dude. Can't wait to know more of it. Yeah, no, absolutely, Solitary. It's, you know, I'm really glad to hear that people are interested, especially in the idea of a part 2, because part 2, there's a lot of effort gone into making that script way better than the first one. No, Herbrine9 Gaming, I will not kill Spider-Man. Do you know what channel Pennyworth will be on Britain? Oliver's Voices, I believe that Epix is like a subscription thing like Netflix, so I guess you can get on laptops or something like that. I've got no idea, dude, unfortunately. Okay, catch you next time, Voice Crack Productions. Voice Crack Productions. Farewell. And that's a shout out. Smashing Ice Game 118. I'd probably say just steer clear of it for now. But that gives me an idea for like a spoiler server in my Discord, I guess. Maybe that'd be a smart idea. Would you stop body shaming the pup, Flaming Fossa? Jesus Christ, dude. Pastastache 24. What did you think of Detective Pikachu? I personally I'm sorry, dude. I haven't seen Detective Pikachu yet. I think it looks good, though. Voice Crack Productions. We need a Batman fan film. There's so many Batman fan films, dude. Just check out Bat in the Sun. Check out, I think it's City of Scars. That is the quintessential Batman fan film. Brick Tales. Which Gotham finale did it best? The beginning or the Lego Joke Man parody based on your parody video? Oh, come on, dude. If I answer that one, I'll just be biased. Do you think Cameron should play the Joker in an upcoming movie? Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, it appears I'm frozen, but I'm better now. Haha. Yes, sorry, yeah, I do think Cameron Monaghan should definitely play the Joker. Will you be going to MCM Comic Con this year? Because unfortunately not. This is the one year I'm not going. Voice Crack, no, I will not cast myself as the Joker right now, okay? Like, come on. I'm not really an actor type. When I was a kid, Love and Monsters was my favorite episode, if that makes you feel any better. Now, I know you're lying. But thank you. Damsel Entertainment. I'm also a no-budget filmmaker, and I'd love to work with you on a project, Mr. Pup. And I'd love to work with you too, Damsel Entertainment. So, I mean, if you drop me an invite to add you as friend on YouTube, you know, I'll definitely, click on that, you know. Oh, cool. Okay, stick around, Voice Crack Productions. You whore. Okay, Herbrine9 Gaming. I like your content. Thank you, Herbrine9 Gaming. That's very kind of you. How can I send you a link to the chat? Do it in the comments section, buddy. What's your favorite lamp? Obviously Luxo from the Pixar intro. He really doesn't like the letter I. He's about to end that man's whole career. Okay. Well, the only way to get better is practice, man. I just love to support people making low-budget stuff like this. Appreciated, Movie Maniac, sorry. You're the best type of fan, really. I think the fan film community is something that definitely needs to be encouraged, and I think, sadly, there's a lot of people just out there to poke fun at people's fan films, and admittedly, it probably looks like that when you look at my reviews of certain other fan films and everything, but really those things were done via request and approved first by the people that made the films and everything. I would never want to go out and chastise a person that never asked for it or anything like that, and I don't really view it as chastising anyway. I've noticed you, Mr. Jack, don't worry. Most anticipated film of 2020. I didn't even know there were any films coming out in 2020, to be honest. I got no idea, dude, honestly. All the things I was really looking forward to are out this year. Oh, boy. Adzinko is here and his little gang. Goody gumdrops. Yes, thank you, Josh Coy. Thank you. I can always rely on you, buddy. Hi, Jeremiah Valeska. Can't believe I'm saying that out loud. It won't allow me to send a link to the stream. I can... As I said, dude, comment section. It's not on the side. It's down at the bottom, buddy. Do you think it's egotistical for writers and directors to cast themselves as main characters in film? No, it depends. If it's like been their dream of doing this and they want to do kind of their own story and they want to be the one to bring it to life, I have, you know, there's no judgment there. It's completely up to them. Of course, I wouldn't do it because I just don't think I'm up to it. I actually like Love and Monsters, but it wasn't my favorite episode, no offense. None taken, Smashing Ice Gaming 118. I'm glad to know you enjoyed it. Which is better, Series 11 or 2019 Sonic? Now that is incomparable, but I'm going to say, as long as 2019 Sonic is entertaining and fast-paced, I would go for 2019 Sonic. So, are you going to talk about the Joker? Movie Manic asks. Maniac. God, why can I not pronounce that today? Ask me a question about the Joker and sure thing. I've seen some good... Yeah, there's loads of great and really encouraging feedback on my fan film. Hey, D, good to see you. How have you been? There was one hate paragraph comment. It has been deleted, not because of my own insecurities or anything like that, but a lot of the people involved in this film were... They were doing this for the first time and everything, and it took a lot to get their confidence up and everything, and I think there's a difference between a comment that's criticizing the film and one that's saying, you did this, I don't like this, you did this was garbage, and I quote, the writer has a brain of a chimp, but I do think that is just one disgruntled person I had to boot out of the Discord server, not naming any names there. What days do you do videos? Basically whenever I get the chance, pretty much. Right now I'm living in Germany with my girlfriend and her mother, and they have plans of their own, really. So I kind of do have to make videos around that. But hey, here I am doing this live stream. So, you know, it's not really the most constricting thing in the world. I've got a lot of freedom. They're right now in the next room watching Civil War. And I've seen Civil War like 7 times already, so I don't need to see it again for now. Opinions on Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Haven't seen it. What do you think of the Sonic trailer? That's a question indeed. The Sonic trailer is, for lack of a better word, unique. I think changing Sonic's design is not going to fix anything. Ultimately, this is never going to be what any Sonic fans really had in mind, and I think the fact that we had this movie Sonic in his original design, and the internet had all the fun that they did with it, it's kind of a shame to see it go. It kind of loses a little something. Let's see. Which Gotham finale did. I've already answered that, Bricktails. Pay attention, dude. Oh, hey, Ryan Cheshire, how are you? Okay, I like some horror. I guess I'm more of a fan of the slasher genre. I'm much more into sort of the Chucky, the Freddy Krueger, that sort of stuff. I think Child's Play is definitely my favorite horror franchise, but I refuse to go watch the new film because it just isn't Child's Play. How's it going, Svugnina Potter? How are you? No, I'm not going to make a video on the Adzinko Gang, Voice Crack Productions. No one would get it. I'm not just here to do fan service, bro. My videos are for everybody. I'm pretty excited for the Joker, honestly. Me too, Movie Maniac. I guess I'm looking forward to the film. I think now that I've seen Endgame, I've seen Toy Story 4 and Spider-Man Far From Home, to be fair, I don't think the Joker movie is going to pique my excitement quite in the same way. But that's the thing. It looks like a good movie, but it also looks kind of like, whoa, society's really bad. Like, look what you did, guys. It's like a mirror of a movie. Like, this is society. Like, if it's gonna be that, then no thanks. Empire of Blood is the best Spider-Man film. You can't change my mind. Can't wait for you to improve and expand on that universe. Yeah, Empire of Blood is absolutely fantastic. Like, Mike Inamarato is a much better writer than I am, and I'm not afraid to admit that. Like, Marvelous Tales of Spider-Man was more of a tribute to Mike Inamarato because he'd been such a good friend to me over the years than it was just to do a Spider-Man fan film. Basically, I was having some trouble getting my own ideas for Spider-Man fan films off the ground, and Mike Inamarato was extremely supportive, and I was like, okay, how could we collaborate? How could we work together? And he said, well, maybe we could do like a spoof of the Marvel-Sony deal, and you could basically make a film set in my universe. And I was like, yeah, count me in. Like, if I can get the right actors for it and everything, I'll give it my best shot. And that's kind of how Marvelous Tales of Spider-Man came about, but I won't pretend they're anywhere near as good as, say, Shocking Developments or Empire of Blood. I think Shocking Developments is still my favorite, but Empire of Blood is great. I knew that, Movie Maniac. I knew that, bro. Yep, sorry, John Stevens. I know I shouldn't use the J word. Just the. Okay, make sure to tell the actors from us that they did well for their first time. Will do, Flaming Fusser. Will do. Yeah, no, story and execution is something that we'll be focused on. I think the thing is, a lot of the people in this film I go to university and everything, but I do foundation year, which means I'll get onto the film stuff next year, but for now, it's just doing stuff that's kind of to prove that I'm capable, basically, and I'm mixed with a bunch of people with different interests, so not everyone in this is going to be going on to be a drama student. So there's a lot of politics students and stuff that just helped out of the goodness of their hearts, so the last thing I want is for them to feel discouraged, and a lot of them are really looking forward to coming back for the sequel, so I think those performances will have maybe just that little extra boost next time, because everyone's going to be looking forward to being there. Like Tarek Ferguson, he's got his own YouTube and everything, he's a particularly enthusiastic one. What's your favorite horror movie? Child's Play. Gotta go fast indeed. I will subscribe if you say my name. Odd Run who? I don't know if that's correct. Oh, look at that. That's funny, isn't it? Like, I had an error as soon as I tried to say it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna guess Odd Run who. If not, just subscribe for the content, bro, not for me saying your name, otherwise you're in it for the wrong reasons. No spoilers, of course, but man, Spider-Man Far From Home's first end credit scene was great. Yes, it was, and if you want my opinions on that, that's on today's video that came out this morning, and you can go check that out. The second half is spoilerific, the first half is not. Well, I'm not going to definitely say halves, but like there's a section, there's two sections, basically. Okay, I might go now. Okay, thank you, Herbrine9 Gaming, for being here. It's been fun. Now the Adzinko gang has to demolish the Discord gang. Okay, why not? I've got no plans for Taskmaster to be in one of my fan films just yet. If Boba did a meme review, then you've got to do the Adzinko gang video. Boba gives his fans what he wants. Channel Pup is just a dick, remember that. would you ever do a... Oh, hang on. Well, I don't know. I love Taxi Driver and that very surrealistic, effed up outlook on the world. No, I do agree. I do agree. It's just, it depends what the execution's like. And the trailer looked like it could be potentially one note. Could you do a collaboration with Boba Talks, pup? Right. Okay, so Boba Talks, collabing with him is something that has been requested of me many, many times. To answer that, I am in contact with Boba Talks. I do sometimes chat with him on his Discord and everything. He's a really nice guy. The point he made was that generally he hasn't done a collaboration yet, and it's not really something that's really on the cards. But he has, he's kept an open mind. Okay, sorry for bothering you, but do you have an Instagram so I can send you a link to the chat? Sorry, buddy, I don't really have an Instagram that I use at the moment. Oh, heck. Hmm. Okay, I'm not sure if this is working now. Is it working? You guys let me know. Sorry about that. Connection went down for a moment there. Okay. Sorry for... Yeah. Hi, Greenbog, how are you? Which of your videos was your favorite to make? Okay, so I guess the Heck, Marry, Kill video that I made recently with Liz was a great amount of fun to make. I really had a lot of fun with that. Marvelous Tales of Spider-Man, of course, I really enjoyed making that. Okay. I mean, I heard it's basically Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, although Todd Phillips and his editors really tend to have trouble with pacing. Yeah, I know that Todd Phillips did the Hangover movies, and I really don't like the Hangover movies. But I've heard that he's done a lot of really great stuff. So hey, give it a fair shot, is what I say. I'll do my best to really appreciate it for what it is. I'm sure it's going to be great anyway, provided that Warner Brothers don't do their thing with it. Halloween is the best slasher horror franchise. Good to know. What's your most underrated villain in Gotham? Asked Jamie Mason. Balloon Man. Just because everyone seems to hate him when I just think it's a really funny concept. Hi, Alyssa Nushwanda? Is that correct? Hi, hello. It's going great, thank you. Catch you next time, Jeremiah Valeska. I reviewed the new Child's Play. I liked it a lot. You just got to go in with the mindset that it's not the same movie. It's a reimagining, not a reboot. Yeah, but I think you can only change them so much before it just becomes kind of a waste of time, Like, don't just, whore out the Chucky name like that, Like, I don't know. It just ain't for me. Are you aware that your Patreon link isn't clickable? Is this to avoid some sort of algorithm thing? Well, Flaming Fosser, I don't know. I guess maybe YouTube just doesn't want me to have money. I know how you guys felt. I was nervous when I released my Doctor Who prequel, but luckily it went down very well, and I'm having so much more fun doing more. Great to hear, Josh Coy. And yeah, of course, guys, Josh Coy in this chat, he makes a web series, sort of an audio series, called Doctor Who The Forgotten Adventures. It's really fun. It's got a very sort of a Saturday morning cartoons kind of a feel to it. It reminds me a lot of, say, Justice League Unlimited. But, the spirit of adventure is really there. It's got everything that Series 11 for me lacked. Of course, dialed up to 11 because Josh Coy's a madman. But yeah, no, he's a great guy. He's a great doctor and everything. So do support the heck out of him. He truly deserves it. Can I make Red Band Marvelous trailer? What, to basically make the entire film? If we're going by Gotham standards, go for it. Do you think Joker will be a guest? Yes, of course he'll be a guest. He's not the Joker if he's not a gamer, Pastor Stash 24. Jesus Christ, keep up, dude. Okay, guys, thank you for letting me know it's working. I just sent a link, only pup can join. I will find it. I will find it somewhere in here. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the link in this chat, but, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I can do, buddy. I don't mean to be a pain, but I'm just not good at this technical stuff. Least favorite character in Gotham? Oh, gosh. I mean, honestly, it's varied and changed from season to season. In Season 1, it was Barbara Keane. In Season 2, it wasn't. In Season 2, I liked everybody. In Season 3, it was definitely the Court of Owls. And in Season 4, it was Barbara Keane again. And in Season 5, it was the guy that would go on to be Bane, because I just found his story kind of dull. Okay. Have a great rest of your day, Mr. Jack. And yes, Callum Hall, I'm looking forward to the Joker film. As I say, I've got my reservations about it. It feels like it could be potentially trying hard to be Oscar bait, but as long as it's not, we should be in for a good time. Yeah, Evil Dead is great, don't get me wrong. Like, I've only seen one, I really liked it. It's very gory, like, they really went far with the blood showers. Favorite DC comics? Oh, man, like, that's a ridiculous amount of comics to talk about here, but, I guess, like, when it comes to comic books, I'm more about the artist, so much more than I am about the series. So I guess favorite DC Comics artist would be Alex Ross, Neil Adams, anything like that, really. Okay, you said the J-word joke, man. You gotta go sit in the naughty corner. Have you seen the horror movie Us? I haven't got a chance to see it, but would you say it's good if you saw it? Sorry, Solitary, haven't seen it yet. I want to do reviews and stuff, but dang, I can't get a format down. Just keep at it, Voice Crack Productions. Just keep giving it your best dang shot, because otherwise, you know, like, if you don't make the videos, you don't get the format. Like, as you know, like, I changed from freaking Channel Go to Channel Pup. You know, it's not always been the same thing. If you look at some of my old videos, they're really just copies of, say, Sorrow TV and Soot House, and that's far from what I am now. So, just, you know, do everything and wait for something to stick, I guess. Did you like the Joker Empire covers? Yes, I did like the Joker Empire covers. They were really cool. Alright, pup, let's get real. Do you believe in it? Of course I believe in aliens. You'd have to be an idiot not to. You're welcome, Josh Coy. Dude, Smashing Ice Gaming 118, sorry bro. Why did you remove your message, you coward? What's wrong with you? Let's get realer. Do you believe in us? Asks Flaming Fossa. Of course, I believe in you guys. You guys are the blood that runs through this channel. And then Voice Crack Productions and Damsel Entertainment are just getting to know each other. Maybe we've got a little romance going on between those two. Wait, so would you friend me to discuss stuff on this YouTube thing? Yes, of course, Maniac. Movie Maniac. Why am I so dang bad with this name? Jamie Mason. Definitely the Spider-Man trilogy over the Dark Knight trilogy, but I do really like the Dark Knight trilogy. What's the most anticipated DCEU movie? Well, it would be Superman, but that doesn't appear to be happening. Yeah, the goat's still here. I sent a comment on your Spider-Man Far From Home is better than Spider-Man 2 for the link chat. Go into the newest comments. Okay, I will do once the stream is over. If I do it from now, you'll probably see some weird stuff go up over the pup, and that's just going to be ruining the magic. Yeah, but I don't want to screw up a Marvelous review. I'm sure it will be marvelous either way. Ha! Channel Goat is better than Channel... Oh, get out of here, Adzinko, you contrarian. I swallow gum. Gum. Chewing gum. Nice try. You mad lad, I knew this guy from his YT. Get your head out of the gutters, boy. Yeah, you know him from YT, and then it became something bigger and more beautiful. Gotta head off, pal. Great talking to you. Great talking to you, Josh Coy. Okay, Movie Maniac. You gotta, basically, I think it's in your notification bit. There's a friends bit, and you basically have to copy and paste the link, and then pop it in the comments below, and I click on it, and then we're able to chat. I have a picture of the Arkham Joker, which I worship. Yep, me too, buddy. Random person, I don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched the first season, I was bored of it, and I don't have any intention of going back to it. I don't watch the Arrowverse show because I don't get the CW, you know? I find them so squeaky clean and sickly. I think, like, the CW is Doctor Who Series 11, but with DC characters. Like, screw that. Didn't you say your channel icon is based on your real-life dog, Do Tell? Yes, Damsel Entertainment. In fact, the name Channel Pup came about on the date that said dog had to, you know, cross the rainbow bridge over to doggy heaven. Basically, I had to keep him alive somehow, so this is kind of my way of doing it. By, you know, making a business out of him. Kind of heartless when you think about it, but I think he would like this. He's a dog, he likes everything. How do you do the drawing? I use Photoshop, and I just use the pen tool and everything. But this isn't a drawing, this is my real face. What are you talking about? Are you going to include, basically, Spider-Man Reign? No, I'm not going to do a video on Spider-Man Reign until I read it again, basically. To me, it's basically just Try Hard Spider-Man: The Dark Knight Returns. But, nah. I see you trying, Audran Who. I really do see you trying, but you will not succeed. Pup, I heard on the Discord an idea by the OG Adzinko to make a 10k special where you have everyone on voice chat. Sounds like a nice idea. I will consider it. I mean, it turns out I can't wear that Catwoman mask for the 10k special because, well, basically, it's a bit small. And I don't want to rip it. And it was once my dad's. Me and my dad watch your Joker shorts. He loves them. Hey, adults like my videos. Cool. Adzinko said that Mark Hamill's Joker and Gotham are the two worst things on the planet. Well, Adzinko can kill himself then, can't he? Are you looking forward to the DCEU Flashpoint film if it gets released? Yeah, if it gets released, buddy. Let's not get too excited about that. Senior Pyrrhic, do you think Boba is better than Adzinko? Boba is a false god. Nah, I just kidding in case Boba's watching this. He could totally sue me for that. You don't understand my baby boomers comment. Basically, there's this stigma. If you look at, like, any, like, person over 50s memes on Facebook and stuff, it's all like, oh, yeah, Dad, we use iPads and stuff in school. What did you use back then? My brains! Thing is, like, I don't think a book requires any more brain power than using the internet. And using the internet requires one to cite their own knowledge and stuff. And you can find books on the internet as well. So that's just how I view it. Is like, I think baby boomers have a tendency to be very unfair on millennials and everything because we have technology with us at all times. But said technology gives us access to a lot of knowledge that we can take in and everything. And we do have it pretty rough with the way the economy works, especially in the UK at the moment. But hey, like, you gotta understand both sides of the argument, I guess. Let's have a look. Where are we going? Why do you work at McDonald's? Why does anyone work at McDonald's is the question. The answer to that is, we have to eat to survive. We need money to eat, and there's your answer. I'm trying to take Voice Crack Productions under my wing and teach him about our dark government and UFO conspiracies of our world. You know, count me in. That sounds fun. Joy-Con God. We talked about how bad Jared Leto was in his fight. Yes, Jared Leto is just a very bad Joker. Polish it behind the door. Yes, see? You're not trapping me, Audran Who. You are not trapping me. Bricktails asks, have you ever heard the tragic story of Jimmy McCoy? Sorry, Bricktails, I haven't. Pastor Stash 24. Can Spider-Man dab in part 2? Oh my goodness, man. Like, what an idea. Spider-Man's not in part 2, bro. It's just Leo smacking women over the head with laptops. So, wouldn't worry about that. A few days ago, I saw a Gotham video that comment that said, Jerome is worse than Jared Leto. Well, Greenbulk, that person would be wrong. This man scared off all my viewers and left me with 2 from 10. Where did you see that BS video? Which BS video, buddy? I'm more a fan of Boba, but you're getting up there. Thank you, Senior Pyrrhic. I had assumed that, being as you are in the Boba server. I mean, to be fair, I think most people are bigger fans of Boba. Like, I think it's kind of, in some ways, the difference between The Simpsons and Family Guy, in that The Simpsons is the OG. They did it first. And Family Guy is never quite going to reach the level of popularity that The Simpsons is, literally ever, whether it's at its best or not. And of course, you know, preference is preference and everything. But I generally find that Boba is much more professional in the way that he frames his arguments and everything. Boba's more about breaking down the episode, saying what he likes about it and everything, which is what you'd expect a critic to do. Whereas I'm more like, haha, Joke Man got his pee-pee cut off. I see, I just think it should be used in balance. Yeah, no, I guess that's my bad. I guess I'll post a silly post about millennials later on. I dare you to laugh like this very loud. No, I'm not gonna do that, Joke Man. There's family in the next room, dude. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I would donate, but I'm in a minor, so rip. You're a minor? Get out of here, dude. This ain't for kids. My dad can't wait for part 2. Please keep them clean. My dad would kill me if you said a bad... I will not say a bad word. I might have done in this stream, but forgive me. That's just a bad habit. I stopped watching Gotham during its final season. Should I finish it? Yeah, stick it through to the end. I mean, like, it's worth watching. It's not so bad that I'm like, I wish I hadn't watched this, but I was very disappointed by it. There's 15 ads in codes. Well, there's going to have to be 15 dead bodies at the end of this then. Do you watch YouTube film video essays? If so, who is your favourite? Interesting one. I do appreciate what High Top Films does, obviously. I was actually very inspired by Movie Bob. I've always enjoyed him. Cosmonaut Variety Hour, he's a good one. Harry's Moving Castle, he's great. He Who Moans, you know, Stu Bagfull, if you've ever heard of him. He's a great one, especially for, like, Doctor Who stuff. Ace Creeper, he's also really good. Samuel Davis. There's a lot of inspirations in there. Council of Geeks, I mean, he's not really so much video essays so much as he is kind of spitball talking in a way. You know, I can't imagine he's reading off of a script, because if he is, then he's memorizing it much better than I ever could. Trust me, I've tried. There will be no petition, Joy-Con God. A while ago you liked my Pennywise impression. I want to say thank you, pup. I love your Joker impressions. Appreciated. Did you watch The Big Bang Theory? Yes, Callum Hall, I did watch The Big Bang Theory, and it was great. Thank you, Senior Pierig. No joke, man. You're not a carrot. Carrots don't have pee-pees, so they can't be cut off. Yes, Adzinko, thank you for reminding me. Mr. Sunday movies are great, too. Yeah, that's quite true, Popcast reviews. Thank you, Lorna Pottinger. I mean, Contreras, I would have to wait until multiple viewings, but right now it's sitting at 10 out of 10. I loved it. I ain't gonna say where I live. I was born on the 21st of April, 1996. Dinkadoodle. Cold Popture is a decent, underrated video essayist. I have not heard of Amateur Props, dude. Cool it with the Fs. That's enough respect. Thank you, D. I told you, Movie Maniac, what month and day it is. It's April the 21st, 1996. Oh, then I would be a Taurus, buddy. Okay, Amateur Props, you're gonna get yourself muted if you keep on with this F. You know, that's effing ridiculous. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're getting put in timeout. There you go. My real name is Will. Thanks to you, my dad called my joke boy. I'm going to kill you. Ha ha. And now everyone is silent. Everyone is gone. Will Myers dead. Long live me. Close your mouth, animated pup. Yeah, it's getting dark in this room, so, like, Did you get the joke in Homecoming? A minor upgrade stands for Peter being a... clever! I didn't even think about that. Batman ranking? I'm not gonna do that now. I've already done a Batman ranking, bro. Apple indeed. Alright guys, I think that about wraps up the first inaugural Channel Pup livestream. Thank you everybody for being here. It's been pretty dang swell. I will catch you all next time now that I know that I can actually do this. I can now do this on a day where I don't even have an idea for a video. How cool is that? As always, guys, thank you so much for your support, and if you enjoyed this video, please do consider clicking subscribe. In the description below are links to the Discord and the Patreon, and those links do what they do, I guess. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a stupendous day. Love you guys.